Stop losing your guillotine to the suicide roll or the desperation rollout. Try this technique instead. All right, so we're going to look at a guillotine. Now, it can be any guillotine, of course. We're going to look at a high wrist, high elbow guillotine today, but it can apply to any guillotine from front headlock, right? And one of the things that happens here a lot is as I start to attack, I punch my head over, my grip comes through all the way to the front, right? I rotate my shoulders, and I'm going to grab, for me, with the lack of flexibility in my wrist, I always just grab the meat of my hand and make either a monkey paw or a fist. Right? And I go elbow over the top. Whatever grip you like is absolutely fine. That isn't the point of this video, right? We'll do more front headlock attacks, but right now we're talking about stopping that roll or at least landing in a spot where we can still finish the guillotine or keep them out. So as I go here, I punch through. Now look, a lot of people step all the way through and it's fantastic, right? If we have shorter legs or not the longest legs, the problem becomes I'm giving him a ton of momentum. He's probably going to roll anyway. I don't want to end up on my far hip, my second arm, right? So I have my choking arm. My second arm is my right arm. I don't want to end up on my right hip, right? So if I always think of it, that center line, like a sheet of glass. If I step through like I'm breaking the glass, it's great for a good bite on the guillotine, but what happens, he's going to roll through. And as he does, look, when I land, I end up uneven with my balance on my legs, right? And now, even if I let go, I can't salvage the position, or what's worse, he rolls up. And now I've lost it, right? His head and body opposite sides. And I've actually had that in matches and in fights previously where guys gurgling, but you don't have the weight distribution on your legs. So we're going to do something a little different. I'm going to stay square as I sit back first, just for a second, in hopes of weighing on his opposite shoulder so he can't roll as quickly. He can still roll, of course, but not as quickly. It's telegraphed and slow. And when we land, we'll be balanced, right? So I punch that grip. My head shifts. I come over the top. I'm going to step wide still, but when I do that, I'm going to sit square. I'm trying to sag on Nick's shoulder here. So now I'm wide enough with my legs so he can't hop over, right? I don't want to end up flat on my back. We know I want to go to my side. But now, look, when I windshield, I put my bottom leg in and I step, if he rolls, which he probably still will, look, I'm hook deep still. As we come up, he can go as fast as he wants. I land somewhat 50-50 in my legs. I'm still in a great spot to engage my hips and finish, or if I want to let go, cross face and take the position, I can do so, right? But because he rolls slower, and even if he rolls fast here, I have time to react. I'm in position. So if I go a little faster and I punch it and I step and sit, I hook, look, when he goes, I can get my weight distribution back. I'm not leaning one side heavy where it's all or nothing and it takes me over. I land somewhere close to 50-50, right? Or enough, let's say it's 60-40, it's one shift one way to get my weight 50-50 so I don't get tossed over, right? The problem becomes when we slide through, we give him momentum. Now he rolls, it's like 80-20. There's no coming back from that. So stay a little more square just initially, right? So as we're here, it's not saying I'm going to sit back and let him cartwheel me. Absolutely not. I still step wide. I sit square for a sec before I turn. The second my both butt cheeks hit the mat, I'm already tilting and sitting with him. It's still going to let me step deep with my foot and hook his hip or his back. It's just going to give a little extra sag and pressure and counterweight on this shoulder, which is what he needs to sit. He can still dive through with this bottom shoulder and go, but it's going to give a little resistance on that shoulder. So give it a shot. Let your partner scramble out. Play with it. Let me know how it works for you.